Hello everybody on TikTok, how you all going today? I hope everybody's doing well, and I want to make a video about this, but I wasn't sure when or how, because sometimes I get stuck with words, and today I'm going to make a video about this machete ban in Victoria under the Jacinda Allen government. The ban came effectively into place after the machete fight in Northland Shopping Centre, which I've never been to. And it was, of course, the Sudanese immigrants or refugees that did it. And I just want to say, as much as banning machetes is a good idea in some people's opinion, I reckon some people need them for those that work on farms and stuff, so I don't really think it's going to work, and not to mention people are still going to get them from the underground, if you know what I mean. Most machete owners don't use machetes to go out their way to do shit like this. They might only have them for one, cutting down trees, or two, for cutting wheat, or three, for self-defense, like if there's one that they keep in their home or so on. Other than that, there's no other reason why people might have them. As much as I think it's probably the right approach in the way in that they have to start somewhere, I honestly think another thing that they should be doing is focusing on more harsher penalties for people who misuse machetes. And also, because they weren't from Australia, because they are overseas immigrants or refugees, I honestly think what the Labor government should be focusing on doing is those that come out here to commit crimes such as that should be automatically face mandatory deportation. Sorry, I struggled to pick up the words for it, but I believe that they should face mandatory deportation, which means I don't care which country they're from. I reckon it should be if they come out here and do something like this, they should automatically be revoked of their visa, revoked of their citizenship if they're not a citizen here, and be put on the plane straight back to where they come from. And I don't give a shit if, say for example, the Sudanese came here to get away from the country they came from. If they're going to come out and bring their rubbish here, they can go back to it and put up with whatever's going on over there. I don't care. That's what the government should be focusing on. Like, I reckon that they stuffed up by letting too many of these people here in the first place, and I know a lot of people might agree. And if they're an Australian citizen and from Australia, and I don't care what age they are, if they're 10, 11, 12, 13, so on, and if they've gone out their way to do that, and if it wasn't for self-defense, they should face automatic juvie sentence, or however you say it, remanded in a juvenile detention centre, or if we had Queensland law, they should be doing adult time in an adult facility. Because what's happening at the moment, what has been happening for the last decade, is every time they do something like this, all they have to do is go to the courthouse and wave to the magistrate. Like, I'm sure a lot of people agree that needs to change, but I do think that maybe making it hard to get machetes is probably a good start, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to make any difference, because then they're going to find other weapons like the fishing knives, the camping knives, even the hammers, sledgehammers or chainsaws, so it's not really going to solve much, and next they'll just have to ban those things. And it will probably get to a stage where we'll no longer even be allowed to have a knife to cook with, so we would have to start just cooking using our hands and eating with our fingers. Like, that's what it's going to come to. That's why I reckon the Jacinda Allen government should be focusing on getting rid of those people that are causing this problem, instead of making it hard for everybody else.